Welcome to the Blockchain Philosopher channel. Today we're heading to Wall Street and examining an institution that processes nearly $2.5 quadrillion in securities transactions annually. Its name is the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, or DTCC, and blockchain has it clearly in its sights. What if I told you that when you buy a stock, you don't actually own it? The illusion of ownership. You open your app, you press buy, and just like that, you believe you own a piece of a company. Apple, Tesla, Microsoft. But behind the scenes, something very different is happening. There is no certificate, no direct ownership. Instead, there is a system called the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. The hidden backbone of every Wall Street trade, the DTCC is not a household name, but it is the silent engine behind Wall Street. Every trade, every share, every transaction flows through it. It clears trades, it settles accounts, it holds trillions upon trillions of dollars in securities, and yet you've probably never heard of it. Here's the truth. When you buy a stock, you are not the owner, not legally. Who actually owns your shares? Your shares are held in something called street name. They are owned by a nominee entity called Cede Co. The company issuing the stock shares keeps official shareholder register. Cede Co., the DTCC nominee, is listed as the legal owner of the shares. Your broker holds a claim at the DTCC, and you hold a security entitlement or claim through your broker. Ownership is layered, indirect, abstract, and entirely dependent on trust. You don't actually own a share, you are considered the beneficial owner of the share. And yes, theoretically, there can be multiple beneficial owners who have fractional claims on a security. It is up to brokers to maintain internal ledgers of ownership. Also, theoretically, you can request a paper certificate of the stock you technically own. However, this has become a slow, expensive, and increasingly obsolete process. The DTCC has one major advantage: scale. It can handle an enormous volume of transactions. It's secret. Instead of recording every transaction received from brokers, it nets transactions. So far the system works because we trust it. But what if we didn't have to? This system was born out of necessity. In the 1960s, Wall Street nearly collapsed under paper. Certificates piled up, trades failed, chaos spread. So the industry made a decision: centralize everything. And the DTCC was born. It solved the problem of scale. But it created something else. A system where you don't hold your assets, the system does. Now, a new technology is emerging. Not from Wall Street, but from cryptography, blockchain. A system where ownership is not recorded in layers, but written directly into code. In a blockchain market, a share is not an entry in a database. It is a token, a unique digital asset held directly by you. Imagine this. You want to buy a stock. No broker, no clearinghouse, no delay. You connect your wallet. A smart contract matches your trade. And in a single instant, ownership transfers. Money moves, shares move simultaneously. This is called atomic settlement. No waiting, no counterparty risk, no middlemen. For the first time in history, ownership and settlement become the same event. In this new system, there is no street name, no Cede Co., no hidden intermediaries. If you hold the private key, you own the asset directly. Absolutely. This is more than technology. It is a shift in power. But systems like the DTCC will not disappear overnight. They solve real problems: scale, regulation, coordination. And even now, they are adapting, exploring tokenization, testing blockchain rails, rebuilding from within. But they are only seeking to tokenize security entitlements, not the shares themselves. So the question is not, will Wall Street end? But this: who will control the next version of it? There are two clear futures unfolding at this time. One future, where institutions remain in control, just faster, more efficient, more digital. The second future, where individuals hold their own assets, govern their own wealth, and transact without permission. The first is evolution. The second is revolution. So will blockchain replace DTCC? Short answer, not for some time, if ever. The DTCC has one clear advantage: scale. It provides speed, liquidity, and coordination. Blockchain excels at transparency and direct ownership. The choice is speed, efficiency versus private, clear ownership. In a pure blockchain world, shares would become unique on-chain tokens. Ownership would be established through your private key wallet and linked directly to you and only you. Trades would be through atomic or instantaneous swaps between buyer and seller. No intermediaries, little time delay. But DTCC is not asleep. Today in 2026, they reportedly have pilot programs to tokenize U.S. treasuries. This may not address the ownership issue, but it hopes to speed up transactions, lower collateral requirements, and make the market 24/7. It appears that the DTCC and blockchain are on a collision course to slowly merge and converge. We'll see. For over 50 years, we have trusted the system, the ledgers, the intermediaries, the invisible infrastructure, but now, for the first time, we have a choice. The end of Wall Street as we know it may not be a collapse, but a transformation. Stay tuned for more videos on blockchain solutions to everyday problems.